Altador. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce
Yep,
names.
it's fine. Everyone does it.
And then
Meme Stream's giving us a little concert.
we have the Empire, which is a lot more focused. I have to change.
They're waving back and forth. Ah, Wedge.
Oh no.
Always a pleasure to be in the lobby with.
Here we go. Woo! Sorry, I'm excited.
I know this is gonna be fun. I'm struggling to contain my excitement as well.
Let's see. Yavin flips are always so interesting, just because, like, I'm not the most observant person, but it appears that Yavin's maybe a little more chaotic than the average. Oh, shoot, we're jumping right in.
Yes, we are.
On Empire side... Oops, sorry. On Empire side, we have Zero Gravitas in his Defender, Platypus in his... I'm so sorry. Gravitas in her Defender, Platypus in her TIE Bomber, Cosmokazi in his TIE Reaper, Wedge in his Defender, Freakzilla in his Bomber. And on the Rebellion side, we have Starfire in his X-Wing with the Plasburst, going off against Platypus. Meme Streams in his...
is dead.
Going down. That is going to be rough. Looks like Empire might get the flip. Don't talk too soon. Couple Omega in the X-Wing, and they did in fact get the flip. It'll be Empire's attack, Rebellion's defense. Jackal in his Y-Wing, and then Foka in support is taking damage. Will he survive? He looks to be peeled, so he will be okay.
And interesting to note, double defender from Storm Chase, so no Ion Torp to help strip those shields, but looks like they don't need it. Platypus doing those beautiful orbits and just ripping the shields to shreds with that rotary.
Yeah,
she is absolutely one to watch, one of the league leaders when it comes to damage on Empire.
She is a scary bomber. I do not want to be on her side of the rotary, that's for sure. Cosmokazi going in.
It is not a good day to be on that Nebulon. And
it is.
Charlie is already down to half.
Platypus getting CPK pressure, but does get resupplied, so she will be okay. The Raider goes down, so Empire will be losing their flip shortly. Oh, Kriegzilla goes down, meaning
and Wedge bonked on the Nebulon, so low on hull there. Gotta be careful.
Oof, yeah, Defender, you don't want to bonk into anything because your ship is paper. And it looks like Wildcard is able to get the flip. Meme Stream trying to finish off Wedge, but his shields are full, and while the hull's paper, the shields are not.
No, I would say they are in fact the opposite of paper.
Yes.
Starfire already has delivered that Ion Torpedo, laying into the hull with those Plasbursts, doing some pretty good work.
Shields down immediately. We can see Ion Torp, or the shields, really do a lot of work in defending those cruisers.
And I think we missed it, but Foka went down.
Foka went down? I'm not doing my job.
Foka's just respawning.
Oh, speaking of going down, Jackal goes down. Their farm will be slow. It's, oof.
I'd hope their farm's slow there on offense.
Storm Chasers just took down Raider, and now
down goes Cosmo right at the flip though.
Down goes Cosmos. Did I say farm? They're on offense.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, we don't. Okay, well, look at that. Wild cards going in.
Yep. Yeah, and they're going in without their support because right as the flip happened, Foka and the Flexes had Cosmo completely lined up, ready, dunked and ready to pick off.
Foka is now trying to strip shields on Raider. Platypus going in, completely destroying the shields on Delta, so now they can just focus on damage. But Platypus does get iced, but she is able to get
very easy out of phase.
Yes.
So they're going to get one. The question is, can they get that second? And
it doesn't.
I mean, anyone who's played against Jackal can tell you, do not leave him alone or he will farm for 2 bombers himself.
Yeah, the flip is pretty fast. Already Rebellion focused. They take down the Raider. So now, just one more, maybe 2 more AI, and it gets them the flip. Wedge dealing damage. Kriegzilla trying to go in, finding a pack for the defense, which will happen in just a minute here. Game streams sees AI ahead of him. Jackal trying to get the AI. And there we go. The flip is had.
And
now,
Foca's already got marks on.
Marks are already on. Really?
Yeah, Foca was dancing around the edge of the danger zone. As soon as the flip happened, he darted forward about 100 meters and fired marks.
Holy crap.
Excellent positioning from the wildcard support there.
Excellent indeed. But speaking of excellent, shields are already down on Raider, Gravitas, and who else? Not Platypus, but a lot of other players. Really.
Looks like Kriegzilla is on it.
Kriegzilla, and the Raider goes down immediately. Now only like 3 more AI, and they get the flip already.
Yeah, and Kriegzilla's already released the multi-locks. That should be the flip.
Yep, and you're right.
That was very good positioning by Foca and a very good offense that was almost completely negated by a stellar defense from Storm Chasers.
That was one defense for the ages. They're just finishing off this last Nebulon before they go in towards the MC, and there it goes.
And Foca's killing time by trying to kill Cosmo.
Platypus is going in towards the MC to try and get rid of those shields. Wedge already in, disabled both shield generators. And now trying to get damage down on the MC. Targeting getting really laid into right now. They're trying to get rid of it so they have an easier time out of phasing and also just attacking it in general. Kriegzilla low health.
Zero's lined up on power, dumps an ion into it, and that's it. Power's down.
Power's down. Now all that's left is shields, which, I mean, they're disabled, so it's not that big of a problem. And then the weak points.
Zero's already gotten 1. This fish is losing its guts rapidly.
That's 2, like, taken down immediately. Oh, but they will get the flip.
23, it's long out of phase. And they've got plenty of cruiser to defend. So I think the call here for Storm Chasers is going to be to fall back and defend.
Yep, that is what they're doing. They're going back to try to get the defense.
Wedge is lined up on meme streams, fires the ion missile, it hits, and meme streams is eating those burst lasers. The resupply gets to him in time though. Clutch play from Foca.
But he's still under a lot of pressure, and he does get iced. But he still gets another resupply, saving his life. But he still has all that pressure, no shield, low power, and he does in fact go down. Starfire's just trying to lay into this Star Cruiser. Star Destroyer. Are they cruisers? Mini Star Destroyer.
These are Architen's cruisers.
Architen's cruisers. So, yes, I'll just call him a Star Cruiser. On brand for the Empire.
Yeah, Architen's light cruisers.
Starfire trying to go in against Platypus, trying to get her down. Ice launches, but misses Platypus.
Zero Gravitas is actually completely out of auxiliaries, so working with just the lasers, reliant on Wedge to get the dunk.
They are now defending the Star Destroyer. This could be Wildcard's chance.
Raider's about to go down though.
Raider is about to go down, and if they get the Raider, that is the flip for them.
No, Raider's already down, so it's, what, a pack and a half?
Yeah, looks like it. Just
or
one
a
more
Reaper.
kill. Just one more kill. Oh, Reaper, speaking of which, is under pressure. But
yeah, that conversion shield coming in clutch for meme streams.
Wedge currently trying to get rid of meme streams. He is marked, so he cannot chaff an ion missile. And it looks like Storm Chasers gets the flip, so now they will be focusing in against the MC. The shields are back up though, so they do have a little bit of work to do. So if Wildcard is able to get the fast flip, they may still be able to defend this.
Looks like they're making the call to just brute force the shield gens. Or not the shield gens, the shields.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Shields are
Shields
down,
are
and the
down.
MC's at 12. I think this is gonna be game 1 to Storm Chasers.
Well, don't say that. Oh, it's at 2 health. Yeah, looks like it. And Storm Chasers takes game 1, getting the first victory. What a game.
Let's see that scoreboard, because it's probably going to be quite juicy. All right, I'm setting the over-under for Farm for Platypus at 28. Over or under?
Well, spoiler alert, it's over. Platypus gets 33 AI and 83,000 capship damage. Zero Gravitas with 1 death, 1 kill, 0 deaths, 2 assists, 2 AI kills, interesting, and 79,000 capship. Wedge with 2 kills, 0 deaths, 73,000 capship. Kriegzilla with 2 deaths and 52,000 capship. And Cosmo in the Reaper with 2 deaths.
And 2 assists, but look at that score doing those support things.
Yeah, support doesn't get the retribution it deserves. At the bottom of the leaderboard.
It's nice to finally be casting with someone who gets it.
Yeah, us support players, we need more. What's the word? Love or something.
Yeah, I'll go with love.
Attention, I guess. Attention also works.
I'd just love some stats we could track.
Yes, I agree. Like life saves. Maybe that should count as like an assist. Like you assist your teammates if they're like about to die. Like, you know how in like Rocket League, if you get like a save and it's like about to go in, you get like an extra stat that says, "Oh, they got a crazy save." I think like we should have.
Yeah, something like that. Like resupplies when like set up a stat where a resupply
Like
to a teammate with sub 30 health.
yeah, like below 15 or something like that. I think that would finally give us some retribution. Right. We are getting set up for the next game here. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. Right.
Well, if we're showing that we are in fact humans and not casting robots, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Hydration's important, folks.
I agree. I should probably do the same. I got my 2-liter jug of water. My webcam's not on. Water's important, guys. Isn't it like 2 liters a day, or like 8 cups or something?
Something like that. I have a 64-gallon water bottle that I drain once or twice a day. Or not 64 gallons, 64 ounce.
Okay, I was gonna say 64 gallons. Whoa, that's a lot of water. How much is ounces into like pounds?
So fluid ounces don't convert into pounds, but water weighs 8 pounds to the gallon. I'm sorry to all you European folks, I don't know metric system as well as I should. It looks like the game is up, so we should be back into the action momentarily here.
It was Storm Chasers who took it, right?
Yes, Storm Chasers took game 1.
Yes, I just didn't want to set up the scoreboard and it be like stupid, like wrong. No, I got it. I'm smart.
Measure twice, cut once, and all that.
Yep. There's no harm in asking for help, especially in front of a live audience of like 30 people. It just shows how like prepared and professional I am. Sorry, I am very sarcastic and sometimes I can't tell if it comes across or not. Lions with the helpful tip of 1 liter equals 84.6845844329 eagle beaks. For those Americans out there.
That's a measurement system I've not heard in a while.
What, you don't know the eagle beaks?
I forgot the conversion. And it looks like we're gonna have same lineups as last time. No surprise from Storm Chasers. They've only got 5 rostered.
Honestly, I'd be even more. I would be shocked if they like did change someone in, because who are they getting?
Yeah, they just have one player multi-box, like it's EVE Online or something.
And here we go. We are getting into the matchup.
And I apologize, folks. I don't think there's been any gambling tonight, but I'm still new to this mod thing. I haven't figured out how to run it yet.
No gambling? How am I supposed to feel joy in life? Alright, let's play the game. Rate that drip! Wild card on the Empire here. Again, very random. But I do have to acknowledge the Galactic Ace helmet. I appreciate that. Overall, like, individually the skins look fine, but there's no unification. But then, if we look at Storm Chasers on the Rebellion, look at that. All green, all white gloves, with different helmets, but like I said, that's where you can show some personality. Look
Is
at
that a
that,
Galactic Ace helmet I see?
Ooh, it is. Oh, it's actually the bronze one. On yeah. But look, they're saying hi to each other. Well, that's nice.
And Cosmo is flexing his support muscles.
Ooh.
Oh, Krieg says hi to us.
Oh, hi, Krieg. Well, I don't mean to speak too soon, but I think Storm Chasers might get the win for the drip contest.
Now the question is, will we see a synchronized glove flex? Wildcard
Ooh.
has not shown that preference for that strategy in the past, but there's still 4 seconds. We might still see it.
But they have 2
Meme Streams
players
has at
in
least given it
VR.
to us.
Well, that's nice from Meme Streams. I appreciate some action. But 2 VR players, so that's some bonus points, but still not enough to take it away from Storm Chasers.
I will say, while Laser Rangers, my team, is waiting for people to show up, we sometimes practice our emote game.
We should do that. Cab should do that. Rain, if you're watching, do that.
Oh, I hope I'm not bugged. Nope, I'm fine.
Okay, phew, don't scare me like that. Here we go. Game 2. We have Jackal in TIE Bomber, Starfire in TIE Fighter, with us Plasburst, I assume. Couple Mega in the TIE Defender. Foka in his support, Pancake. And Meme Streams in his Bomber. Meme Streams already getting some pressure from... Oh shoot, Meme Streams is ice. Wedge is hot on Meme Streams' tail. Gravitas trying to get rid of Foka.
And meanwhile, Starfire is looking to peel his support. Looks to have done so successfully. And is back on Kriegzilla. Unfortunately, we're not seeing the Plasburst TIE Fighter, just a standard burst laser.
Really? From Starfire?
Yep.
Interesting. Oh shoot.
I mean, when you don't have those shields, that chip damage from that Plasburst hurts.
New Republic does get the flip, so Storm Chasers is already on the Star Cruisers. Platypus
And the
already
shields
in.
are down.
Shields are down already with... Was there an Ion Torp?
I don't think so.
They were able to get those shields down
No,
immediately.
it's double proton.
Interesting.
I think it's just Ion Missile, Cosmo, and the standards. Very clean OBJ play.
Yes, Platypus just trying to deal damage, trying to get it, but Wildcard does get the flip, meaning Storm Chasers has to defend, which still anyone's game at this point. Jackal's gonna try to deal some little extra damage to Cosmo, but now looks like he's gonna get some AI. No,
Zero is hunting Foka.
Zero is hunting Foka, you say?
Looks like she's got a hunting partner in a Cosmo, but he's peeled off to go play support rather than flex.
I respect that. It's important to keep your allies alive. Zero Gravitas now going for the Raider, while Meme Streams and everybody just try to really hurt that thing, hurt that Nebulon.
Oh dear lord.
What's wrong?
Platypus is pushing 20 AI already.
What? Already?
Yep. 19
What the-
AI.
Wow. Platypus doing some serious work here. Looks like they're
Not
already
to
getting
take away from
AIs.
Krieg, he's at 14 as well. There's been some serious farm going on.
Shields down on both Nebulons, and now Storm Chasers gets the flip, so they will be attacking those light cruisers. Looks like they're going to be finishing off Alpha, try to get that out of phaseable. Because of the good defense by Wildcard, they weren't able to get that out of phase.
Starfire's been hit with the resupply and is looking to torp the Corvette.
Jackal trying to get some PK pressure, now finding some AIs. Platypus just like railing into that thing, trying to get it low. Looks like it's low enough to be out of phase, so they are switching to Charlie to try and get those shields down. Shields
They
are
have the out
down.
of phase set up, everything else is extra credit at this point.
Oh, but Wildcard already almost about to flip. They destroy the Raider, and now just one more AI will get them the flip. Sorry,
Looks like
two more
Zero's
AI.
gonna get one more proton torp away.
And Wildcard gets the flip. But Storm Chaser is going to get that out of phase. So
Yep,
it'll
there
be
it is.
should be a quick defense on Storm Chaser's
Look,
front.
appears to have been restocking on the resupplies as well, so he is a ways from the cruisers.
Well, they're going to have to do this without Marks, which is going to be a big problem because Marks makes the Nebulon a lot squishier.
Well, they've already got Charlie down to 15, so they seem to be doing okay.
So they can get the out of phase, but Storm Chaser's already nearly just a Raider and a bit of AI away from getting the flip. What an amazing defense on their.
And the Raiders about to fall. There's a proton torp in the air.
And Raider goes down. Storm Chasers gets the flip. So now, if they can get Delta down, they can finally go in against the Star Destroyer. No
Oh,
wild card.
Jackal is on wedge. The hunter and the prey has been flipped on its head.
Jackal does switch
Yep.
to AI now. Getting a pack.
Oh, boring.
I know. Everybody should just be PK. Ooh,
Well,
Platypus gets a bit of a
as long
bonk.
as I'm not in the game, then no PK at all. Pure OBJ.
Yes, please, same. Everybody PK except for me, please. That's fair. Platypus dealing damage. Gravitas dealing damage. Cosmo looking for resupplies.
Starfire went down somehow.
Cosmo
we
is-
missed that.
Cosmo's ice and is getting a lot of pressure on him. Looks like. But he's getting his shields back. They may have.
Is the
peeled.
Raider still up? Raider is still up. Yeah, excellent play by Wildcard to let the Raider take the cruiser and force Storm Chasers to go in on a short morale bar.
Well, Bar is
Cosmo's in,
still
but
at
Mark's not
half.
charged yet. Gotta buy a little bit of time, and there go the marks. Should any second now.
Still need a little work to get that flip. Try to get that fast. Looks like Wedge is going to go for power. Gets it. Is going to make next attack a lot easier. Trying to destroy shield generators. They get one
You
down.
get the left shield.
But not. They can't get the other before the flip, so they will have to fall back.
Still 2 subsystems on a half morale bar with Raider still up. That's not bad.
If they're able to get Delta down fast, and then maybe they can attack MC with a full morale bar. But doesn't look like it, as morale is already nearly halfway for Storm Chasers. If they can get Delta down now, then they still have a chance here.
Yavin Farm is just hilariously good.
Especially in Elite. These people know what they're doing.
We've had
Ooh,
almost
means-
130 AI.
Voca-
We've actually had over 130 AI taken this game
Wow.
between the two teams.
Voca goes down, meme streams at low health, but they do get to go against the MC-75. With no resupplies, everyone's very bruised. This will be...
And no marks either.
And no marks. This will be one rough MC run.
Yeah, it looks like Jackal and meme streams have made the call that their lives are not worth any damage they could get. They are back at the ISD. It's just the flexes in.
They're gonna maybe try to get that defense. One last defense. Double Omega just trying to deal any amount of damage to those shield generators. waiting for
And
his
if
friends to
there's
come back.
any team who could make this defense work with the PK necessary, it is Wildcard.
Wildcard
So
is...
this is by no means over.
They are very scary when it comes to PK, so if they can defend it here, they might be able to get the win. Boca is under some pressure.
But so is Platt.
Gravitas trying to go in against... Who is that? Boca now. Maybe pick him before he enters. But there will not be enough time. Star Destroyers are... Sorry, Star Destroyer has no shields, making this attack very easy for Storm Chasers. Star Destroyer already at nearly half, but so is the morale bar in Wildcard's favor. If they can get this flip fast, they still have a chance. They do get a pick from Kriegzilla. Just the Raider and some AI.
At 32.
Just one more AI. They get the flip. Wildcard gets the flip.
This is a long out of phase.
It looks like Storm Chasers might try to get the out of phase here, but like sorry name. Ultrad. I'm so sorry. Altador, I'm so sorry. As Altador said, the Star Destroyer is at 30 health, so they have a long way to go.
Foka gets the kill with the Reaper Torpedo.
Really?
Yep,
Cosmo
ram kill.
goes down.
So no resupplies to stock this up.
They need to go in against the MC now if they want to get this win. Jackal going in and get the shield generator, trying to deal as much damage as he can.
Starfire playing goalie, trying to shoot down those torps.
Oh, but they get the out of phase. Storm Chasers win 2-0. An excellent game. Wow.
So, shall we jump over to the SCL Discord so we can get some interviews done?
Yes, let's. Sorry. Hello, I'm here.
Hopefully that didn't mess things up too much with the camera boxes.
I'll fix it, it's fine. Boop. There we go. Camera box officially fixed. Alright, hello! Look, we can see each other now. Or I can see you. I need to turn my Discord thing on. There it is. Boop. Can my camera do twos at once? It does not look like it can. Oh well. Let's see if we can get an interview from those two teams. What a matchup, though. Wow. I'm very impressed with both teams. What do you think of that?
That was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of action, very clean play from both sides.
I agree. Sorry, I'm just asking the teams if they want to interview. I'm very happy with that game. That might be my favorite game that I've casted. That was awesome. Looks like we might get Wildcard in first for the interview. To see from the ground's perspective how they thought the game went. Oh, never mind. Getting Storm Chasers Undead. I lied. I'm sorry. But hey, you know what, chat? I didn't mess up the stream this
What
time.
is up? And I cannot stress this enough. My gamers.
Yo! Gamers,
Altador.
welcome.
Hey Wedge, how you doing,
The
man?
face, the long-awaited face reveal.
I never revealed it weeks ago on stream.
Okay, hold on. Now I gotta do mine. Hold on.
Who was here? Who
I've
was
been waiting to see
here?
your face.
Everyone is here. Da 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 da.
Oh my god, get out of the way, Ultrador. Let's see the handsome man himself, Wedge. My Discord is crashing. It's Wedge!
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Witch.
There we go. Now I'm
Hi,
here.
Wedge.
Hi, Platt.
Plaid. Hi,
I'm not exactly decent.
Hi, Platt.
Yeah, I'm playing
Hi,
in
Plaid.
night mode over
Wait,
here.
crap! Stupid.
And now we have Platypus!
Woo!
Woo! Oh my god, and now we have Cosmo!
Show me on stream
Yeah!
and just be reaching for the camera.
Jump scare, jump scare. Whoa!
No, we're just prepping for the 3D version of this.
Exactly.
So what a game, I want to say first up. You guys did amazing. That was awesome to watch.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
So, what
So,
are your...
We did our best.
Go ahead, Altador, my bad.
So, Platt, Krieg, first question to you two. What did those poor AI do to you?
They existed.
You know, I've been playing this game for a while, and I've gotten chased around by a lot of Darth Vaders. And I take kind of a Minority Report approach to it, where I shoot them before they can do the crime.
Beautiful.
I also think part of the decision making there was the quicker you shoot the AI, the less that their flexes were trying to murder them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which Wildcard has some notoriously scary flexes.
Yes.
So we were very concerned with staying as far away as possible from them most of the time.
Yeah, we were saying before the game started that how we think that Wildcard is like the PK-centric team, very scary flexes, and then you guys are the OBJ-centric team, very scary bombers. And it looks like OBJ won out this time.
We do have some very, very talented bomber crew over here. They just spawn AI, I'm half convinced. They have a button that just spawns AI packs, especially on Yavin. Man, I finished doing an ATA phase. I look at the morale bar and it's already almost flipped. I'm like, dude, I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I've scanned
It's called
for targets.
pack spawn macros, all right?
Yeah,
You know, well, I think the trade-off there is that right after we get that to happen, all of the flexes wind up chasing me around for all of offense. So you just have to you gotta shoot the big ships for me while I play Pac-Man.
You're the tether. Krieg is the tether.
And Krieg was tethering a lot there.
Player tether.
I was tethering Starfire and Kevlar.
And Platypus was doing the AI. That's a perfect strategy.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah. Now,
I did
we
get that
said
kill in game
scary
too.
bombers. Oh, sorry, Krieg.
Oh, I did get that kill in game too. I don't know if anybody saw.
We saw in our hearts.
Ah, dang. It wasn't flashy, but I felt
It's
happy
honest
about
work.
it.
Now,
Well-
we were talking about how, your bombers are pretty notorious for being just absolute monsters of squadrons, but your flexes, my word, 80k from Wedge and 78k from Zero in that last game. You two put some work in as well. And I
Yeah,
don't think there's anyone who would say Cosmo's not a great support. So
Hell yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we got some support
Honestly-
love out there. Just like the retribution that we never deserve, we never get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we say that we're an OBJ and bomber heavy team, but I think the actual secret is that our flexes and supports are actually the best
Really,
players
really
on the team.
It's
No shade to Platt, but certainly better than I am.
all.
We would not survive without your calls, Krieg.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, this is adorable.
And your hello.
It is very wholesome, but I think we can do a pretty satisfactory team rundown here. We have Krieg, Excel sheet man. This man sets up our spreadsheets for us and lets us do damage tests, do all that stuff, which allows me and Zero to really grind out some maximum OBJ efficiency.
I feel like I should say
stuff.
phrasing there.
Yeah, phrasing is of a mild concern. Cosmo is always just like team management. He's like team dad, pretty much.
Other than like our
legitimately
actual
great.
team
Other
dads.
than Tempest, which are very handy to have around as trainers.
Mhm.
And then Zero's a fucking, every time I check the Discord, Zero's like, I'm practicing this, I'm practicing that, I'm practicing this, I'm practicing that. I'm like, holy shit.
Wait, somebody actually
I don't even work.
somebody plays the game? What?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't burned out
I thought
yet.
people just came on to play comp and then just didn't play.
Yeah, she's lying.
Yeah.
She's lying. There's no way.
Exactly.
Zero has been putting in some absolute frickin' flex domination work recently, and it's really showing. It really fucking is showing. So
Yeah,
all
100%.
around, we've as a team definitely grown a little bit. The only game I wish we could have back, I think, is our very first game.
Oh, the
into Elite.
Baywatch game.
Yeah.
The Baywatch game. I wish
Those
we
were
could have
so
that back.
close.
It was close, and we didn't have our rhythm yet, but I feel like we finally picked up our rhythm, and it was really nice playing against Wildcard. I know Kaz and I have a couple of ties on the Wildcard team that go way back, so it's always really fun.
And then
flying
also it's
against those
revenge for
guys.
last season.
Yes, revenge for Storm Chasers and revenge for Hellporgs. I did it, guys.
Yep.
Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you for that, Wedge.
got 'em.
Speaking as a Porg Academy.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Ultador and I have guy connections. I love how the whole Squadrons community is connected. It's like you can never, at least with the players on this team, we don't have any burning hatreds against anyone. It's always fun flying against.
Okay,
other
now that's
teams,
that's
especially
cap.
when
Now
they're
that's
from
lying.
different-
Yeah, that's lying.
Yeah,
I know
that
for
is
a
lying,
fact.
actually.
Nobody in
It's
this
like, come
community
on, you know damn
likes
well
each
you
other.
hate somebody. We all do.
Nobody likes each other in this community. We know that.
I just say hot girl shit before every match, and we go in and we do hot girl shit. You know,
Exactly.
Like
that's how it goes.
Look at me. I play with Cav, and I secretly hate them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Cav. I'd never. I love you guys.
Yeah, and something I've loved about a lot of the people on this team in particular is you're all perfectly willing to, reach out to someone coming off a hiatus from a shoulder injury. I don't know who that could be. Definitely not me. And always willing to lend a helping hand. Wedge, you spent all of last season shooting at me, giving me feedback on what I can do to get better at evasion. Cosmo, you taught me a new power management technique that just auto shield skipped for me, and that tripled my survivability. Platt, Zero, Krieg, you're always there in Gravy. You're always there.
I haven't been there in Gravy for a while.
Well, I
Platt,
haven't
take the
either, so
compliment.
we'll just pretend that we've both been there.
Man,
but
I'd
you're
love to join
always-
Gravy.
Yeah, you're always just fun to be around. Always, dropping that little bit of knowledge more, and that's just something I love so much about the Squadrons community. Is just everybody's in it for the team, and the team is the player base.
Woo. Wholesome team interview. We love
Absolutely.
Yeah.
this. Group hug.
Wholesome moments.
Speaking of wholesome moments, how do you feel that? What was the strongest part of your game? You think?
Damage.
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 Yeah, 100%.
We have been practicing a lot of different aux combinations, a lot of different calls as far as where to push damage, when to stop pushing damage is something that we've been practicing lately. As far as Platt, the one who always is just like, Platt would be like, see a cruiser at 88 and be like, let's out of phase. Let's do it. Push damage.
Oh, no. It's not out of phase. It's let's push the damage. We have
Exactly.
a full Corvette left and it's at 100%. So, I mean.
Yeah,
But we've been working a lot on damage efficiency, where to use auxes, what auxes, stuff like that. And Cosmo is always great with the mark timing. So
yeah,
I'd say-
Yevon's kind of, I don't know, it might just be our best map because it's all about efficiency, and we're really cranking that up as hard as we can.
He's
Again,
such
phrasing.
good
It's just come on.
I
You're
know
making
what
it
I
too
said.
easy.
This is why I love talking with you.
We are a bit of a rowdy bunch.
What you-
I don't know how Cosmo puts up with us.
I think the answer is he
Barely
doesn't.
do.
Yeah.
He's holding on by a thread, honestly.
So Cosmo,
He
is
talks
the
to his
secret
therapist.
tequila or bourbon?
Beer.
No one's running marathons and actually being like an active person like our stupid asses.
Cosmo's just talking to his therapist, and he's like, therapist's like, all right, what do they do this time?
They call for reset at 10 health while in phase.
They asked for an out of phase when the IC was over 50%. You just don't do that. I can't do this shit anymore, man.
Cosmo's therapy sessions are when he's like, dude, I need to fucking walk my dog. Like,
He's just like, I need a break. I need to stand up here for a minute.
That's the therapy session. But yeah, it was very strong. There were a couple of mistakes that we made as a team, I'd say, that we'll probably try and correct. But we definitely have some preparation to do for Cab tomorrow, and
Cab.
love all the guys on Wildcard. Honestly,
Yeah, they're cool.
they're all great guys. Love Foka, love Jackal, love Meme. I think that they're a pretty fun group to be around. So
Also, Starfire, fuck you. I love you. Fuck you and your plasma.
Yeah, that's. That is.
You were the reason I left at 50 rather than my normal.
Yeah.
Can we all just like have a consecutive "fuck you, Starfire"? No, I'm kidding.
No. Fuck you, Plasburst.
Yes,
I think we can all
Plasburst.
agree on that.
it's kind of fun sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
Shut
but-
up, Wedge.
Myself.
Go fuck
Cab
yourself,
will-
Wedge.
Go
Cab,
fuck
hey,
yourself.
now. Hey,
You know what? Here, I'm just
So,
gonna mute Wedge.
Back to the actual series.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Wedge, I noticed something on your Empire game. You were running the Burst Lasers APM. Talk about that a bit, because I know you said you were grinding out the Ox combinations, and that was something that I was a little curious about.
There are some members in the community that believe a standard layer ASM,
Layer.
standard laser ASM defender can do more damage than a burst APS. Krieg's Excel sheets prove you wrong in 10 different ways. I will say that.
Doctors hate him.
Doctors hate him. 9 out of 10 doctors. No, the burst APS is actually something that way back when I was first learning Defender, I was just kind of like, burst, yeah, because I run burst on an X-wing. Why not run burst on Defender? So I ran burst for a very long time, and I actually learned to PK in a Defender using burst. But when we kind of discovered that when these mods came around, there was, Empire had a lot more oomph to burn through a lot of times, and we were noticing that a lot of Empire wasn't getting as many out of phases as they used to, and they kind of needed a little bit more damage to push it. So having that burst APS really cranks out a pretty, I don't know what the numbers were, but typically compared to like the standard ASM, it's usually a 20 to 30k difference. A lot of times, if there's no weak point difference between the two flexes.
That's what I was gonna say. If you're gonna check the damage, check us when we're going in on MC offense, not when we're like at the end of the game.
So it's very math
because
and
I
team
remember
specific.
Zero, you got I think 2 or 3 weak points and still only beat Wedge by 6k.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes Raider burns very fun and very easy. A lot of times in Defenders, Raider burns are kind of a pain in the ass because you feel like they're taking forever with standard lasers and ASMs. So having burst it's a loss in some of that PK ability, but for example, on a map like Yavin, the only PKs there's only 2 times we need to PK. We need to PK in the open, and we need to PK on our cap ship defense. Those are the only 2 times that we need to PK. So as long as I can lean on Zero's crazy defender PK abilities a little bit to get some of those dunks and ASM baits and stuff like that, and I can just work on finishing, kind of helping finish the kills up, then getting that extra damage is significantly worth it, especially when those flips come so quickly with their crazy farm from Jackal and Meme. It was like we were trying to burn to get to out of phase, and boom, they had already almost flipped on us, and we were like, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, Wedge, to answer the question you sort of asked, it's 18.5% better.
There you
According
go.
to the spreadsheets, it's 18.5% more damage per second. So if you use certain boost patterns and stuff like that to get maximum laser uptime. But
Yeah, if you're a cool kid.
If you're a cool kid, show up to flight officer hours and ping me. In Gray Squadron.
No Squadrons player is a cool kid.
Understood.
True.
But yeah. It's we were actually considering using double burst APS for this game, and I would have actually been very interested to see how the damage would have fared in that situation.
I think it would have
Yeah.
been around the same like damage on the flips, except
I
maybe
think
it's
we
just,
might
like,
have
a
been
little
able
bit
to
more.
get an out of phase with it.
No,
as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
on the first one.
How low did we get the first one? I forget.
30?
30?
30 something? Yeah.
Right.
30s, high 30s, 37, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Which 18% better damage, that would probably put it into easy out of phase territory.
Yeah. So, which is always an interesting idea, but for the map, it worked out, and it's always
Yeah.
fun to use.
I really wanted that extra PK ability because of the clouds. I wanted those ASM baits, just so, if you didn't have marks and we had to kill, we had the option.
Yeah, it seems to have worked out. So
Well, Altador,
I
do you
really
have...
appreciate you guys casting.
Yeah, no problem. Altador, do you have anything else you want to ask?
nope, I think I'm out of things to ask.
Okay, well, I have one last thing. What do you think, if you don't mind, what do you think you could have done better?
I could have gotten better dunks on Foca. There were like 2 or 3 that slipped out at the last second where I was like, I'm going to push a little bit closer before I take the shot because I want it to be that much more likely to hit. And I missed a couple of dunks. So that could have been a little bit better for me personally. Oh, and we did that weird brooding shields thing.
Brooding the
That was
shields
me.
on MC.
That was
No,
me. That was my call.
I went along with it though, because we all thought Cause was gonna die on the way in, so we were just
Oh,
like,
wow,
whatever.
thanks.
You were like, I have free pressure on me, and I was like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
But yeah.
There was one call, brooding the shield gens at the end, that we could have improved on. There's a couple PK moments, and I don't know about the farming side of things, but
Farming side, I know one thing at least. On New Republic, there's that one time where who left? Wedge left. Anyways, what was I talking about? In yeah, right. So it was like right at the point where we wanted them to go through or something like that, and then or no. So it was on our defense, our last cruiser defense, and Cosmo just died. So it was like, oh, well, let's wait for Cosmo to get out. And then I just blanked, and we were like one pack of farm away from flipping the entire time, and like Cos is in, and I'm just still just vibing. And so that was on me.
that was the scrim before the game.
I was about to say, like, that was our
I
second scrim.
I could have sworn that happened. What? I could have sworn
It's all
that
blurred
happened,
together,
like,
man.
during
It's
the
all
game.
blurred together.
the farm seemed to function pretty flawlessly through
Oh,
both
yeah.
of the games.
After
100%.
1,000 games, it all starts to be the same.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
thank you so much for the interview, Storm Chasers. I really appreciate it. Amazing games.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No
Yeah.
problem. All right.
Take it easy, guys.
Have a
Have
good
a good
night,
one.
guys.
Alright.
Now get out!
See y'all around.
Bye, guys. Altador, let's see that beautiful face again.
Alright. And there's Foca.
Boca! Just in time.
Did I say leave? Jesus Christ! Did I have to sit through their whole fucking rant for you to leave me? Well, first and foremost, thank you for the casting.
Yeah, of course.
Congrats for Storm Chasers for finally beating us. And we played bad, and I don't think there's more to add than that.
I don't think you played bad. Here, let's get to the questions. So first off, what do you think was the best thing what was like the best thing you guys did today?
When we stopped attacking the ISD and we went PKing, that was the only thing that kind of worked.
Well, I can say
on
that
the last,
Oh, sorry, continue.
On the last part of the New Republic game, we stopped attacking the ISD. It was like half a bar. then 1/4, and we just PK'd, but we didn't get any kills.
Mhm.
If we would have gotten kills, maybe we could have defended the MC, because the shields came back. They were quite high, but it was super low. So unless you stop the Reaper and one flex or bomber, like make them attack with 2 people, good luck defending that.
Mm. Well,
In rest, we play bad.
I can say that from our perspective that I don't think you played bad. I thought that it was a really good game. It was
We
very
had 0
close.
kills.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you still did a lot of damage, and it was close. I don't think you never once didn't make it to their flagship.
Yeah, but we never got a dunk on the shield gen, so I wouldn't consider that close.
Well, I quite enjoyed this game.
Oh,
What about you, Altador?
Yeah, it was fun to watch. The pressure you guys were putting out, even if it wasn't turning into kills, just absolutely joyful to watch. Even through the flashbacks when Starfire started charging those plas bursts.
The PTSD flashbacks.
Yeah, and that Reaper ram kill, that caught me off guard. That was very well done. I don't know if that was intentional.
on Cosmo at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, but he was low enough. I don't think that was super valuable, and they still got it.
But I still appreciate a ram kill. I love ram kills.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, that's my bad. I should have brought Tractor.
Yeah,
I love Tractor even more.
that's what went wrong. There was no tractor game.
For sure. But yeah, I don't think, at least in our current composition, playing even slightly to the meta is working for us, and we'll probably return to doing dumb stuff.
Ooh. Do we maybe an interceptor bomber?
I mean, I would, yeah, not only Avin, but I would if I was not stuck playing support.
That's fair. So,
Yep. So
what would you say? What will you do differently next time? You think, other than the
play the openers differently. Definitely play the openers different. Our New Republic game, I think, was way closer than our Empire one. Overall, at least it felt on my end. It felt closer. I peed like a moron on the Arquitans, and that kind of blunted our chance to make a comeback after the failed opener.
Wait, did you say peed?
Yeah, pilot alert.
Oh, I thought. Okay, that makes more sense.
yeah.
And really play the openers differently. I don't know. We should have just double. We didn't get any kills on any openers. We should have just literally let them win the opener, and we start farming immediately and kill them. That's what we should have done. Because we split the pressure way too much on both games. We just spread the pressure around, and there was nothing going on.
Well, like I said, those were some amazing games. Altador, do you have anything else to add?
I think we covered things pretty well. Who's your next opponent, Foka?
Baywatch last game.
Oh,
All right, that should be fun to watch.
I'm excited for that one.
It's going to be on Nadiri, so finally a map worthy for us.
What map is it?
Nadiri.
Nadiri.
Oh, you like Nadiri?
I mean, we PK like crazy, so yeah.
Oh, you're weird. No, I'm kidding, but I'm not a fan of that map.
Oh, I actually quite like it. There's plenty of places for a support to hide.
Really? Interesting. So I'm gonna call with a bunch of weirdos.
Man, you're playing support too. You should love that.
I talked about this earlier with Altador, is that I'm a support that likes a lot of open space, because I'm not.
Oh.
I'm a bouncy guy.
Yeah. True.
And Nadiri is not a bouncy place.
Nadiri is a bad place to resupply people. That's the pitfall on Nadiri. It's one of the worst maps, if not the worst.
No, I think Galatan is the worst, but yes.
Yeah, well, True. But on Galitan, at least it seems a bit smaller. At least where the action is going. On Adiri, from one cruiser to the other one is quite a long haul. And from midfield to flagships. Well, that's it. I won't bother you anymore. Thank you for casting again.
Oh, you weren't
Congrats
bothering at
for
all.
Storm Chasers.
Yeah, thanks for the games to watch, and we will look forward to your match against Baywatch and probably something later on. I don't know where the postseason race stands right now in Elite, but
We'll probably have to play Reformations. 90%, well, 100% at this point, if we even get to play or Reformation. We beat Orange and we beat Savrip. 2-1 Savrip, 2-0 Orange. So if Orange can get ahead, I don't know, but we'll definitely have to play either Reformation or go straight to bottom.
Call me a little dummy, but what is Reformation?
promotions and relegation.
Relegation, sorry, wrong word. Yeah.
Like what is
Well,
that?
So
fight the top two team from Challenger going into Elite, and we'll defend our place in Elite, basically.
Oh, that's cool.
Last team.
I think last place goes down to Challenger. Second and third from the end fight second and third from Challenger.
Yeah, and the second fights the one about to drop down from Elite.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Foka, for the interview. Thank you for taking the time, and thank you for the game.
All right.
See you around, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you
See
too,
you
man.
around. Okay.
Well, those were some amazing games.